Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York, and she tried to prosecute and bankrupt President Trump and many of his associates. In fact, she sent some to prison over tax-related charges, over fraud that she alleged was involved, in particular, in the procurement of a loan based on real estate assets. She now, based on the evidence that I have seen, is clearly guilty of lying on mortgage applications in at least two different jurisdictions, both New York and Virginia. It appears quite clear that Letitia James lied about her primary residence on a mortgage application being located in Norfolk, Virginia. She has to live in the state of New York in order to be the Attorney General of New York. So she could not in any way claim that her primary residence was 500 miles away in a state that doesn't even border New York, in Norfolk. The fact that she would allege that is clearly, for anyone who has ever filled out a mortgage form, a lie, and is fraud, because you get a better mortgage rate when you are applying based on a location being your primary residence than you otherwise would if it's a secondary residence. She has also allegedly committed fraud in a New York mortgage application by saying that her father was not actually her father, but that she was married to him. Another aspect of mortgages, if you have multiple people on a mortgage, then you sometimes are able to get a favorable rate. A married couple, often based on income, is able to get a better rate than a non-married couple because individuals typically don't make as much money as two different individuals. She has also, based on the evidence, lied on that mortgage as well. Both of those mortgage lies should cost her law license, presuming that they are proven in a court of law. They should cost her job as the New York Attorney General, and I believe if she is adjudicated to have lied on these mortgage forms, she should go to prison. This is not a complicated case. It can be brought both federal and state in both New York federal and state law and Virginia federal and state law. It's very easy for a jury to understand. I think she should be disbarred when this is proven. I think that she should be charged in both jurisdictions, and I think she should face jail time as well as the loss of her job. And can you imagine the arrogance? Can you imagine the audacity? Can you imagine that she was willing to do all of this while she was prosecuting Trump, claiming that he had engaged in this behavior from a business perspective? It is purely incredible that she would be acting in this way, given that she was actually trying to put people away for doing the exact crime